Hello everybody. This is going to be my first ever video about Honkai Star Rail. In this video, let me be clear, this is not going to be a very relatable video. This is going to be showcasing E6 RUAN MEI. It's going to be my first E6 and my last E6. I don't recommend you to spend any money on gacha games. This was a very stupid idea, but I'm going to make the most of it, essentially. I'm going to show you why I believe Ruan Mei is a character that you should strive to fill in her eidolons whenever she comes back around, especially if you can manage to get at least 2 eidolons per banner whenever she rolls back around. She's going to be such a great unit for your DPS, but especially just such a boon to your damage in general that it's insane. So what Ruin Mei's talent does is whenever you break an enemy's bar, uh, she is going to trigger an attack based off of her break effect. And by having her E6, that damage gets increased by 200%. And I'm just going to show you really quickly how much damage this actually does. It is actually so insane. She is doing well over 100,000 damage per break, and just by herself, she's doing around 400,000 damage in total of every fight. So here we can see floor 12. My Dan is E2. Um, but if you have inhibitor Lune, you can just use him as it is because he has great break effect bar effectiveness because he hits so many times. Here we go with my Fu Xuan, just normal attacking as normal. And I want you to just check this out right here. I think I slow it down, yes, so that you can see it more clearly. Her E4, by the way, also increases her break effect by 100% whenever you break an enemy, which is already so crazy. Look at that, 134,000 damage just from breaking their toughness bar, which is just ridiculous. In the same video, I believe, later on I have a showcase of just how insane this is. Look at that, 97,000 break effect damage. Just on those two break effects, she has already done 200,000 damage by herself. I'm also running her on a break effect rope. If you have her signature Lycone, you can get her ultimate up without using a skill in the first turn. And once you are E6, her ultimate lasts 3 turns, so you don't really need to have an energy regeneration rope at that point. Here we go against Kafka. And right here, I'm just playing just to show her own break effect damage. I'm not really trying to like zero cycle this or anything like that. It would be very easy. Once you have an E6 character that's relatively good, you would just be able to, zero cycle with many things. Especially if you have Imbiber Lune at E2 as well. But here we go, just trying to break effect. I think I slow it down here as well. Let's see how much damage this does. Boom, that's 130,000 damage from from Ruan's Mei break effect just by herself, which is just crazy. Look at that, 135k again. They're almost dead already. And I broke the guard with a support. Just so that you know, you don't even have to have a DPS do the breakage, and you will still do DPS level damage. So this is, I think, the part where I just show Ruan Mei with all the supports instead of with any DPS. Um, okay, we're going against the bug, the new one. When I first recorded this, my idea was to show how crazy it was to be able to do this type of damage with just a support. And I think that knowing this uh, is sort of the only value that I can see in this video right now. And here we go. Especially if you have a Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf is amazing at breaking the toughness bar whenever you're going up against the same element. Um, and if you're going up against Quantum and you bring in the Quantum team, you know, you're going to break even faster. So here we go, just regular damage all the way throughout. Not to mention, if you have a crit Silver Wolf, she's going to shine even more with Ruan Mei because she increases the damage of every support you have by so much, essentially. Just showing my stats right here. Here we go, the slowdown. 135,000 damage. He literally died from Silver Wolf's basic attack, which is insane. And if a support or a DPS, like let's say Sushang, comes out as a 5-star that can really, really get in there and destroy the toughness bar really, really fast, um, you're going to see them shine. If you have a Ruan Mei, you're going to see them shine. And even if you don't have a Ruan Mei and you just build them with Break Effect, they're going to shine, no questions asked. So here we go. He's almost broken. Boom, 295,000 damage from Ruan Mei's Break Effect. Guys, this is just absolutely insane. I do not know how they can beat Ruan Mei with Sparkle that's coming out in 2.0. I just don't feel that if Sparkle doesn't do any damage, I don't see the value in her competing with Ruan Mei. Maybe they're just trying to replace Bronya 100% by just putting Sparkle in. But even if Sparkle does really good buffing damage, I would rather just bring Ruan Mei with my Mono Quantum team because she's gonna buff, you know, Sila's damage. She's gonna be buffing Silver Wolf's damage. She's gonna be bringing in her own crazy damage. You already saw that, some 300,000 damage from Break Effect by herself. Um, Here we go. Let's see what I do here. I think I was just showing the Break Effect again. Some other team. But anyhow, um, guys, this is just crazy. I don't know really what else to say other than she's just OP. Uh, if you have a Ruan Mei, you know, I I believe that you should try and save up for whenever her banner rolls around. Whenever they let us know that her banner is coming back, I feel like it's a good investment to try and get some of her eidolons, especially if you're, E2, E3. Getting he E4 is a really good investment, especially if you can try and get her to E6. Let's say in like 2 years' time, if they rerun her banner a couple of times, I really feel like she's gonna work great with just about everyone. And I don't think that they can power creep her. Uh, at this point, to be honest, she just does too much. Um, Buffing the team's damage, debuffing the enemy's defense. If you have a re1, uh, and now with all this crazy damage on top of that, that she just gives for free, especially if you go at E6, I just don't see how they can do anything better than this. Well, everyone, that was the showcase, and it was also my first video. So let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye bye.